Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Colby Covington claims Jorge Masvidal is faking his retirement to take steroids. During a recent interview with Inside Fighting, Colby had this to say.
Yeah, I retired him last March when we fought here at T-Mobile Arena in 2022, so he hasn't been the same. You know, I took away his confidence and his ego, and, you know, he hasn't been the same fighter, and he just showed up for a paycheck his last fight, so, you know, it's a fake retirement. We all know people in the UFC that they'll retire, he'll get out of the USADA pool, probably go do some steroids and come back, because he doesn't know how to make money any other way but fighting.
So you think that's what he's going to do? You think he's not really retired?
He's not really retired. That guy's dumber than head. He's not going to be able to make money any other way but fighting. So
right,
I can guarantee you he'll be back to get a paycheck.
Colby also went on to comment on when we may see him face off against Leon Edwards.
You know, when we're going to see you back in the octagon? Is it Leon in July?
You know, I can't say that it's in July. It could be in August, but Dana is 100% getting it done, and we're fighting for the undisputed title next fight. So Leon's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We're gonna get it done for America.
You're getting a title shot, 100%.
100%. I am fighting for an undisputed world title on my next fight. Whether Leon's there or not, I will be fighting for the undisputed world title.
Gilbert Burns reveals he wanted a 5-round fight against Belal Muhammad, as this gives him more time to secure a finish. Here's what Burns had to say.
I want to become a champion. Whenever you're a champion, just doing 5 rounds. So it's good to get used to these, you know, and I think it's not a fact, you know. I think if I had 2 more rounds with Georgia, I could put him away, but with Belal Muhammad, I'm putting this guy away, you know. I don't care how many rounds take it, but I'm putting this guy out of there. There's no way he's going to be 25 minutes there with me. So that's the main reason to get 5 rounds, just to put this guy out there, you know, and get a finish.
Burns then went on to say that the UFC has promised the winner of this fight a title shot.
Oh, 1000% I say that, and they say, you got it. You or him, whoever wins is going to be the next, you know. It's even a great opportunity for the guy, too, because I was kind of the next one in line, you know, after Colby. And now, just because it could go south if I sit down and wait, this guy might get a win. And now it's the best case scenario for both guys. Whoever wins takes the title shot.
Sean O'Malley and Tim Welch give their early prediction on the upcoming fight between Aljamain Sterling and Henry Cejudo.
I think Aljo could catch him. I think he could take his back, choke him. But if he doesn't, I think Henry might outwork him.
Yeah, for me, it's so hard to say, dude. Him being out that many years and knowing people over there at Fight Ready and how he was training when he was out, he wasn't training every day. He wasn't training to get better. He was in there once, twice a week, in there yelling doing random workout.
Yeah, have you ever seen his breakdowns? Someone will throw a jab. You say, "Hey, you see what he did there? You see what he did there? You still like this." And look, watch what he did here. He threw a jab. All right, let's watch the rest of the video. I'm like,
yeah, but I'm like, just the styles, and he is a competitor. So yeah. I'm curious to see how good he's gonna look, especially against someone who's big and who's gonna make him grapple, because he's never really had to grapple. No one's tried to grapple Henry. So I'm curious. If I had to bet money, it would be such a hard choice.
Very hard.
It'd be tough because we just don't know how Henry's gonna look. An arrest warrant has been issued for Nate Diaz following his altercation last weekend. Here's what Steven Morocco of MMA Fighting had to say during a recent tweet. Breaking, the New Orleans Police Department has issued an arrest warrant for Nate Diaz on a charge of second-degree battery stemming from Bourbon Street fight. If convicted, Diaz could face a fine of up to $2,000 or up to 8 years in prison. What do you guys think will happen in this case? Let us know your opinion in the comment section. Robert Whittaker gives his opinion on a future matchup between Colby Covington and Belal Muhammad. Here's what Whittaker had to say.
I think Covington would just apply too much pressure.
Okay.
I don't think it would be easy in the first couple of rounds, but I think as a fight wore on and over 5 rounds, I think Covington slowly wears Belal down and gets the better of him. You know, I do understand Belal's a good fighter, but Covington's a bloody good fighter. Good fighter. And everyone, like, he lost to Usman.
Yeah.
Right? Only lost to Usman. But that was during Usman's heyday.
Yeah.
You know, I say it's his heyday because he was running rampant in that division at that point.
Chael Sonnen roasts the heavyweight division during a recent video. Chael believes the heavyweights allowed Jones to come in and take the title from under their noses without any kind of pushback. Here's what Chael had to say.
I'm not looking to be a jerk about it. I'm just proving my point. We've talked about that over here many times. Where are the heavyweights? It's with good reason that somebody with the success of John moving a division would be given a world title fight. That is extremely consistent with other champions who have moved divisions, okay? To be a heavyweight and let somebody smaller than you come in and take what you've worked for and not even speak up. I mean, that's when you're at home with your family. They come to the door wearing a mask and you open the door and let them come in. You don't even try to shut the door in their face. You don't even try. I couldn't even imagine. I could not imagine letting a smaller guy come into my division and just sidestepping him. It's really hard for me to picture. So, but we had 3 years of this.
Chael goes on to say Sergey Pavlovich should be the one to speak up in the heavyweight division and fight Jones.
Sergey, who is in a prime position, 5 for 5 inside of 5, not to mention he'll sign the contract on a fight that's failed to get signed 3 different times. He should be vocal, he should be stepping up, he should be loud, and he should be boisterous. And you know what I would like to see? I'd like to see John call for it. I don't know if I'll get my way. I can't fault John. I'd like to, but I can't. I can't fault him if he doesn't do it. It's not his job.
Max Holloway reveals he's planning on fighting twice more this year during a recent interview with Ariel Helwani.
I want to fight him, man. That was one of the guys I always wanted to fight. I always thought we was going to fight, but the stars just never aligned. And I think so the stars align now, and it'll be a fun one.
There was never talk of you guys fighting at any point, which is kind of wild.
Never.
Wow.
Zero, bro. Nothing. That's the guy. I'm blown away. You know,
Yeah.
He always been in the top 5. He's always been in the top 5.
Like you.
It makes sense. You know what I mean? And if they don't want to give me another whatever contender or whatever's going on, I don't know what UFC wants to do with us really. Why not give him? He don't have a fight. I don't have a fight. I think so. He stood in the top 5 or top 6 or whatever it may be. So I think it'd be a fun fight. You know, put us on a pay-per-view card, put us on a main event, whatever you want to do. We can fight 5 rounds, even if we're on a pay-per-view card. I don't care. You know, I just want to fight the guy. You know, that guy is that's definitely a legacy fight. That's a huge name, and I'd love to fight him.
And if that Australia card's in the fall, you're okay with wait? I mean, that would be like 5-6 months from now. You're okay with that?
Yeah, we see what happens. I mean, what is it? What month? This thing September? This thing's September, right?
October, something like that.
September, October. If it's September, that'd be better. But if it's October, then I would try Axe to probably go a little bit sooner. Because if we fought September, then I would like to try and get one in before December. I want to try to fight 3 times this year.
Really?
Yeah,
How
I want to
come?
be busy.
You just want to...
Just to fight, bro.
Yeah.
Just to fight, bro. I missed it. I mean, we only got to fight one time last year, so we gotta catch up.
Jiri Prochazka gives a huge update during a recent podcast. He reveals he plans to return before the end of the year and face off against Jamal Hill for the UFC light heavyweight title.
Yeah, I wanted to be back in 6 months, but after like this surgery and the shoulder, how is like the shoulder is not so easy to rehab, because there is many angles, many things to work on, and I think it will be not in 6 months, because I just don't want to be like don't want to be just healthy and fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be on the next level, and right now I need I think something like 1 or 2 months to be in full power for training, and then I can start some improvements, some upgrades on my style, and to push it to the next level.
Prochazka also confirmed he will be fighting for the title upon his return.
Is your next fight definitely going to be for the championship?
Yep.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.